Of desolation, Luke Harper looking to spread some more desolation right here.
Yeah, this is a marquee match with a lot of pride and professional reputation.
If you're facing off against Zack Ryder, a word to the wise, if I may. Be prepared for a flurry of aerial attacks, devastating. Kicks and, of course, fist pumps. It's Long Island Ice-Z. You know it.
Well, that'll be a lot of attitude then, because look at the size of those ears. The time for talk is over and done with. Let's give the people what they came for.
Both these superstars are going to find out about themselves real quick.
But I know this. The fans of the WWE, both here and at home, are all fired up for this one.
Okay, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about Zack Ryder here.
Zack Ryder's a streaky superstar, but when he gets going, he can string together wins with the best of them.
Man, there's nothing better than sitting ringside at the best sports entertainment money can buy.
The story of Zack Ryder is truly amazing. Here's a guy who wasn't happy with his spot. Went out and literally grabbed the brass ring.
Yeah, you talk about determination, Cole. It's that type of determination that makes Zack Ryder an internet sensation.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
Keep your eye on this one.
Yeah, this should be good.
Not only does Zack Ryder possess unending determination when it comes to sports entertainment, but he's also a huge fan. WWE.com once ran a feature on his merchandise collection. Let me tell you, it would make the world's biggest fan blush. Whoa, take a look. One tonight.
I love something new. Just look at this. You can see the results from that move. Offense Luke Harper is showing at this point. Yeah, about that merchandise collection, I sure hope Zack Ryder has plenty of King action figures in there. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Unleashing it for the second time now.
And again, the mind games are played.
He's showing no signs of letting up. He was able to reverse that. Zack Ryder seeks out a big move here. Folks, Luke Harper is being controlled now.
Is a force within the ring.
Zack Ryder with his famous broski kick.
What a finishing maneuver. This could be it. It's got to
be it. Oh, there's no need to. What a counter.
He's looking a little weary here. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
Don't forget,
will he be victorious?
I think this is it. Oh, this guy's a competitor. He's not going down yet.
Yeah, not without a fight anyway. What do you have to do to keep this guy down? And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? What a shot by Ryder.
And he fails to connect with anything. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Wow, he was quick as a corpse on that one. And now Luke Harper sways the match his way here. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment. Look out below! Look out!
He's making a statement here with this attack. Zack Ryder wants to take a chance.
Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand up from the top. He rolls rock. How does he do that? 1, 2.
And you can put this singles match in the books. And a tremendous, tremendous matchup. I think they make a pretty formidable tag team.
I think they'd make a great team. I think you're right.
That's not happening.
Oh! Looks like no dice.
Up next, we have singles action.
This should be great.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date in a match that will be etched in the record books.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
The eccentric Dean Ambrose lives life by one set of guidelines, his own. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. Ambrose is going to brandish his form of justice his way. Believe that.
Yeah, and social media has been on fire ahead of this one. But now it's time to get down to business. Let's do this. But here's the thing. You have to perform if you want to bask in that WWE glory.
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Perhaps. It's happening, Cole, right before your very eyes.
The eccentric Dean Ambrose lives life by... This is a one-on-one match. And I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here.
Yeah, this is a marquee match with a lot of pride and professional reputation all on the line.
Mano a mano. One fall will decide it.
You know, it's nights like this that keeps me coming back to the WWE for more and more and more.
Let's take a moment to talk about Roman Reigns.
It's still early, but I really like his chances here tonight. He certainly looks more focused than I remember seeing him in recent weeks.
Just look at the size of this Roman Reigns.
What makes Roman Reigns such a lethal entity is he possesses the power to dominate an opponent of any size, the athleticism to add speed to his attack, and a ferocity that makes him a relentless instrument of destruction.
Well, there's no doubt about it, Cole. Roman Reigns' abilities, the strength, the agility, and his unyielding intensity really makes him a devastating weapon.
Ambrose starting to struggle now, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think... We expected it to be this tight. What a match.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
It's painful to say the words throat thrust, let alone suffer one.
I think it would be a good thing for you to try, Cole. Then you wouldn't be able to talk for a week.
We've seen Roman Reigns devastate an opponent with power moves that would normally be reserved for two men performing a double-team maneuver on a beaten opponent. Well, well, well. That's the first time tonight we've seen that move.
I wouldn't mind seeing it a little more often. What? Does he have his eyes open? Superman punch!
Oh, no, man. Now that's how you drill an opponent. We may have just witnessed a knockout.
Roman Reigns, what a move!
Wow, did you see that? Almost don't want to see what's next. What a move.
Man, oh man, he needs to pull things together here. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.
Wait a minute, it's not over yet. He's still got some fall left.
He's still going, Cole. What guts? He's in full-on attack mode now. Dean Ambrose is taking complete and total control of this match.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime. And there's the reversal.
gonna hurt. Come on! Now he just wants that insult to injury.
Yeah, this guy's got a mean streak. He wasted too much time on that one.
Oh, I think this man means business. High risk. Roman Reigns is going high risk.
Taking a risk here, staying on the attack.
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
Boy, I've never seen him do that before. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet. Oh boy, that's Superman punch! Man, oh man, that could shut the doors of the Ambrose Asylum once and for all.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Ambrose starting to struggle now. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
I don't know. This appears to be nothing more than a little stumble along the way.
Yeah, but I wouldn't get too concerned for him. I'd still say he's in a very favorable position.
Look, Dean Ambrose. He looks like he's got this.
Executed perfectly, and check out the look of satisfaction in those eyes. It only takes a couple of those to bring his night to an end.
It's all over. That's the final elimination.
Here's your winner, Dean Ambrose.
An emotional victory here tonight. Man, oh man, what a battle.
What a match and what a win. Congratulations.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
And folks, if you're just joining us, King, I'm getting goosebumps anticipating this one. It's a Falls Count Anywhere match, and it happens next.
This is awesome. Look at your arm.
We have one of our breakout talents against an imposing adversary.
I've been waiting for this matchup. Come on, ring the bell.
Based on the electricity that... When a superstar locks up with Seth Rollins, they must be prepared to endure attacks from all angles. Rollins has perfected the fighting style that's been described as a frantic assault.
Yet in an Anywhere Falls match, you never know how or where this thing will end up.
It's go time, people.
But hey, I have a feeling the WWE Universe is in for a treat tonight.
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
That was awesome.
Take a moment to discuss Roman Reigns.
When Roman Reigns first debuted as a member of the Shield, you could tell this kid had single star written all over him. And now look at him. He's without a doubt one of the top dogs.
Well, this is my first chance to get a look at this superstar, so it'll be exciting to see what he can do.
What makes Roman Reigns such a lethal entity is he possesses the power to dominate an opponent of any size, the athleticism to add speed to his attack, and a ferocity that makes him a relentless instrument of destruction.
Well, there's no doubt about it, Cole. Roman Reigns' abilities, the strength, the agility, and his unyielding intensity really makes him a devastating weapon.
Take.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping.
Roman Reigns with a great offensive show.
We've seen Roman Reigns devastate an opponent with power moves that would normally be reserved for two men performing a double team maneuver on a beaten opponent. Look at Roman Reigns here. Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels.
And here's an early cover.
Oh, and did you hear the impact? He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Roman Reigns varies his assaults, but he always brings it back to his power game. The effect of his speed, agility, and crushing strikes on an opponent are all intensified because there is such brute force behind everything he hits you with.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Expanding the repertoire with that move.
Kane, once you get outside the ring, anything can happen.
Yeah, and it usually does. Over the years, I've seen more careers come to an abrupt end outside of the ring than I can remember. This area is so dangerous.
Looking to take the arm out of the equation here.
How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that. And Rollins with the reversal. Super kick. Good night. Oh, trust me, he's seen much worse. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
Looks like Seth Rollins is starting to fatigue here. His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling in a hurry.
Well, this might finally be where one of these guys starts to pull away.
And considering what he's been through so far tonight, you have to wonder if that oversized ego of his has taken a hit at all.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
What a shot. Roman Reigns, he may be done for.
No kidding. Roman Reigns might be out cold after that one.
Some damage has been dished out, but certainly not enough to assume this one's even close to being over. Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match.
You're right about that. Cole, call your one friend.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
What a match!
Looks like Seth Rollins is starting to fatigue here. He's always up for a challenge, and tonight is no different.
Well, these guys have been so tightly matched up until now, but this might be where that super kick.
Good night.
The toll from this match is really starting to show.
There's no quit in these guys, but unfortunately only one of them can be victorious here tonight. Man, this has been a great matchup.
You're right about that, Cole. A Matt classic. And now it's Seth Rollins with momentum.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match.
Oh, be careful. Oh, lights out.
What a finishing move. This could be it right here.
Oh, we could be seeing the fall of the Roman Empire.
What great action we've had in this match.
I'm absolutely loving it, Cole. Come on, aren't you? Look how excited you are.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying.
Another electric crowd on hand here for SmackDown, as has been the norm over the years. WWE fans watching this match all around the world.
We want to say hi to them, all the countries, even Manila, where I use their envelopes.
Manila's not a country.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching SmackDown, the second longest running weekly episodic television program in history. If you're just tuning in, I'm Michael Cole. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday evening. I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
Rollins is
crazy move by Seth Rollins.
He's really letting his opponent have it. Oh, man.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal. I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
I hope they do. I love this action. I don't want it to ever...
Could this be it?
I think so.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war.
Another electric crowd on hand here for SmackDown, as has been the norm over the years.
Pedigree! Wow!
And he connects. Rollins connecting.
This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all this the fisher. This could all be over right now.
Shoulders down. This could be it.
Count, Ref, count. Man, he's got to be running on empty at this point.
I'm not sure. He seems to have something left. Can you believe the endurance of this guy? Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight?
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical.
If you thought my God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs, have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
When a superstar locks up with Seth Rollins, they must be prepared to endure attacks from all angles. Rollins has perfected the fighting style that's been described as a frantic assault.
Yeah, and social media has been on fire ahead of this one. But now it's time to get down to business. He's filled the cage. Good night. His foe's in a world of hurt now. Good grief.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. Look at this. It's locked in. He looks absolutely unstoppable here. Whoa!
And he fights his way out.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I can feel the breeze all the way over here. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
If you're just tuning in, I'm Michael Cole. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday evening.
And that shot was dialed in. Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war. And Rollins with the reversal.
Oh, God, that was hitting the nail right on the head. If he takes many more of those, he's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree.
Out here, King, you can use this whole ringside area as a weapon.
Oh, man! Hit by a sledgehammer.
When this guy's on, look out. If you thought Monday Night Raw was exciting last night, just wait until you see what we have scheduled for tonight.
When he gets going like this, there are few better. Roman Reigns has found an answer here.
This may be turning into a brawl, King.
Yeah, just don't bring it over here. Oh, boy. He's got it up there, Cole. And the crucifix. And now, oh, a sit-out crucifix. Powerbomb by Roman Reigns. This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all night. What a beating. We now have to question if he'll be able to come back after that. Well, this might be the worst yet. You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long. Action outside.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been...
He thinks he has it.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is a super kick. Good night. He is just getting busted up.
Leaving the ring here may change the entire complexion of this match.
Yeah, and if their face hits this floor, it'll change their complexion for sure.
If you're just tuning in... Michael Cole, thank you for joining us on this Tuesday evening. And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future. He's setting it up.
Oh my gosh, what a spear by Reigns!
Take a look at that again. Could this be it?
I think so.
2. All good things must come to an end. But I wish that match could have gone on a little longer.
Here's your winner, Roman Reigns.
What a grueling match. It looked like anybody's match there toward the end.
Well, I think we're looking at the beginnings of what may very well be a successful WWE career.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting SmackDown matches in recent memory.